Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So, it seems that the Puritans have gone crazy over My Hero Academia's Season 4 premiere. Apparently, they're having issues with Nejire Hado. And the reason is just so stupid. It's absolutely ridiculous why they're sitting over here creating an outrage mob, which we're going to get into that. And a few other people have covered this. And, the funny thing is, they are so out of it. They have gone to such lengths as to try to cancel Hero Hayes' channel. Completely just get rid of it. Because they don't like his opinion. That's how bad this has gotten. It's really stupid. And it's just dumb. The reason that these Puritans over here are fighting over this is absolutely stupid. And they're even targeting Studio Bones over this issue. So let's get into this article here. My Hero Academia fans criticize female character Nejire Hado's design. So this is from Bounding into Comics, and this is what they had to say about this. In the Season 3 finale of My Hero Academia, fans were properly introduced to the Big Three, or the top students of UA High School. In fact, much of the episode focused on UA's top student, Mirio Tagada, and his superhero ability or quirk, but that isn't what caught the eyes of some fans, who took issue with the depiction and appearance of Nejire Hado. I think you might see where this is going. These fans took issue with Nejire Hado's bust size. Yeah, no, seriously. Of all things they have an issue with, it's Nejire Hado's appearance. It's her chest. They have such a big issue over it because they just immediately think, oh no, it's so bad, it's so hurtful, it's so offensive. Yeah, no, there is no problem here. But, of course, they have to have a problem with this. They just have to create a problem out of nothing. They claim that she is overly sizable using creator Kohei Horikoshi's original drawing as a comparison. But some fans were also upset about how another character, Minoru Menetra, leered at Nejire. Oh boy, they gotta have a problem. Oh no, because a character looked at a character. Oh man, that immediately means something's bad. Oh no. Oh man, these people, they drive me insane sometimes. They really do. Now, look at this tweet here. I mean, what the F? Why did they make her so much bigger? I don't understand. That's what I think whenever they just type in those random words. Just feel like it's just a bunch of jibber jabber. Just kind of, they're just throwing stuff out there. But, of course, this person, whenever they had their account up, that tweet, of course, people responded to it. They had an issue. So then what do? They backtrack. Because that's what SJWs do. They backtrack on things so they don't look like they're the bad guy, or they try to say, oh, this isn't what I meant. I meant it this way. I meant it differently. Not the way you saw it. They try to say that it was taken out of context. So let's look at them on how they had to try to backtrack this. Just to clarify, I'm not mad at Bones or anything. I'm just sharing this because I think it's kind of funny, albeit sort of weird and perplexing. Since this tweet was recently featured in an article, I wanted to clarify a few things. I am by no means upset or attacking Studio Bones. I simply posted and shared this because I was going through the manga and rewatching the episode. It was quite noticeable in a funny way. So, of course, you see the backtrack tweets trying to go back and say that, no, they never meant it in the way that they were saying, that rather, this is just a comment. But, when you look at the tweet, yeah, it definitely is otherwise. They were definitely having an issue with the way that Nejire looks, and so they backtracked. Like I said, that's what SJWs do. And then, of course, don't worry, it gets better because there's a lot more people. This is not the only person who jumped in here and had an issue with Nejire and how she looked. Oh boy, there was a lot more, and they actually were going after Studio Bones. It was really bad. But let's take a look at more of this article first. Comic Books Kofi Outlaw would write, My Hero Academia couldn't have picked a worse way to start exploiting a female character. I don't understand. How is that exploiting? I read the manga, I have watched the anime, and the introduction to the Big Three, there was no issue. There was no issue with any of the three of them in their introduction. I don't see how there was any exploitation here. How was Nejire exploited here? She was just introduced like any other character. I don't see the issue here. There's nothing wrong, but they're finding something to gripe about. It's always something with these people. They're insane. They're crazy people. Not only is Nejire drawn with a much bigger bosom in the show, the anime actually gives some perverted indolence to the alter action courtesy of Minoru Mineta, who is shown clearly leering at Nejire's big chest. These people are nuts. Seriously, how is that leering? Just looking. I don't see where the leering is. I don't get it. And he's not looking at her chest. He's looking straight forward. These people are nuts. They're crazy. They're crazy people. Apparently, there's a whole article about Nejire Hado's breast. Literally, shut up, Queen Nejire is valid in all forms. Thank you. I agree with this. Nejire is a cute, bubbly character. I have no problems with her whatsoever. I enjoy her character. I think that she is a cute character. What's the problem with that? I don't see anything wrong with her. I don't see anything wrong with what Studio Bones did. And also, it's canon that she is 18 years old, by the way. So, there's nothing wrong with the situation, and I don't see anything wrong with the situation. But, these people are crazy. They're whack jobs. They got to sit over there, and they have to just come up with something to have an issue with. But, this does make me wonder something, Here's what I question. How do they react when they go out in public and they see a woman, in their chest and everything? How do they react to that? I mean, do they act like creepers or act all weird and go, oh no, what am I supposed to do in a situation like this? Oh, I mean, is that how they act? Do they freak out? Do they flip out like this? I mean, I don't understand. Like, if they're having issues with just animated characters, they're fictional characters, I wonder how they would react out in public. I mean, if they're having issues like this over nothing, then I can only imagine how they're acting when they go out in public. It's got to be real awkward for them, I bet, because they just can't handle it, It's got to be real strange, for them at least. Now, there is a problem with Nejire Hado. Many fans of anime will admit that Japanese animations, for as long as I can remember, taken great liberty with not only the female form, but the male form as well, and this is actually very true. More often than not, they exaggerate certain features to an extreme. They do. This isn't anything new by any means. It's one of the common tropes associated with anime. True. And it's funny because they have an issue with the female form being portrayed in anime. They have so many problems. If they're having a problem with Nejire Hado, why don't they have problems with male characters then? Why don't they have an issue with the way a male character looks? Doesn't make much sense. Sounds pretty hypocritical if you had to ask me. In fact, one of the core themes of the first season was seeing the symbol of peace and justice, the superhero All Might, slowly lose his powers and only be able to maintain for a certain period of time before returning to his weak form. And that's the funny thing. They don't mention anything about male characters at all. They don't sit over here and complain about male characters, but Nejire Hado, they got to complain about her, they got to complain about other female characters. It doesn't make much sense, And you see how they exaggerate the male and female forms a bit. That happens, but what's the big issue there, right? The reason you see exaggerations is because of old cultural stylistic issues of Japanese theater. This is true. And exaggerated facial features, speech pattern, even bust are all there to give certain cues to the audience about what they're watching. My Hero Academia makes great use of this throughout all of its characters, but especially young Midoriya. His emotions are on full display through exaggeration. Right. And, that's true. You see this all the time. You see exaggerated facial features. I mean, go look at Pokemon Sun and Moon and, no, seriously. You see way too many of those. They did that way too much when they started Sun and Moon. Way too much. But you see it, it's a form of comedy, and it's pretty interesting, Best exaggerated face probably has to go to Saitama, though. That's the best. I love One Punch Man. But, you'll see exaggerations of a lot of things in anime. I mean, it comes to faces, body types, many different things. You see it all the time. It's not like it's anything new. But yet, you have just one style of a female character, and you just see these crazy people just flip. SJWs go insane over this stuff. And Japan doesn't care. They don't care about this stuff. Japan actually cares about making a good product, and they want to get it out there so they can make money. That is what Japan cares about. They don't care about any of this political correctness or anything like that. That's a Western issue. That is not an issue in Japan, so they don't care about that stuff. But this is exactly what infuriates the SJWs. They get so frustrated because they can't make Japan bend the knee. It's pretty hilarious when you think about it. It's something you only see used in comedies in the West. Just watch something like Spaceballs and take count of how exaggeration is used. In anime, it's not limited to just comedy, and that's true. The importance of exaggeration, of acting both in the physical and emotional sense in the story, can be tracked back to the old kabuki and no theaters. Dialogue, movement, and appearances were all heavily exaggerated, all of which acted as markers of importance to the story. So when the Japan creators started to create their own animated shows and entertainment, the cultural habit just transferred from one medium to the next. Just look at this photo here. What do you see? If drawn out, this would be an anime, right? And the photo is obviously of a theater over in Japan. But the thing is, these people, these crazies, they don't understand this. They want things to just fall apart, every single time that Hero Academia comes out. And of course, it comes out strong. It does a very good job. It's a great series. They just have to try to find a way to bring it down. That's exactly what it is. They try to tear it down. They try to find some issue, even though there is no issue. They try to find some issue with it just so they can say, hey, look, this is terrible. Japan, change this right now. And then Japan just is like, we don't care. They don't care about it. Which is the truth. Unfortunately, it seems some fans have forgotten that this attribute is one of the cornerstones of the genre. Which, yeah, there's different cultures out there. Everybody knows that every country has its own culture. There's cultural differences. Just how it is. And there was also a tweet here, and this is what one person had to say. Hi, Studio Bones. Can you explain to me how her chest went from this to that? See, the issue. They're complaining over this stuff. This is something that is an issue to them. I don't see this as a problem. Like I said, this is not a problem. But hey, they don't stop there. There's actual hate that they threw at Studio Bones even. Ochako and the jury were done so dirty. I hate Bones. And then they go down to say, I'm so angry I just know they're going to add fan service scenes for her even if there weren't any in the manga. Yeah, because they can't stand that. Oh man, fan service is bad. Oh no. Like I said, they can complain about this, but there's not an issue here. It's just stupid. And the hate is thrown at Bones. Okay. And it went so far as to where these people that are saying they hate Studio Bones, they want to even talk to them, at their location. Like, hey, let's talk. They send out tweets like this stuff. Really strange. And another thing I don't think that these people have in mind is that when they say something on Twitter, that's public. That's something for the public eye to see, that everyone sees. So when they say these things that are cruel or hateful, of course other people are going to see it. Now there were some funny comments because this guy, he started saying things, and so people started coming at him. There was a funny statement, though, that some of these people came up with. Like, I love the one where the guy says, man scared of anime body parts, more at 11. I thought that was pretty good. Of course, the guy proceeds to defend himself. But, the thing is, he said it publicly. Everybody could see it. It's out there for everyone to view. So, of course, he was going to get the attention off of this. He clearly knew that. So, you look at it. Of course he was going to get the attention. And then, of course, another person comes in and made a point that anime girls, they have been massive for a while, And this isn't anything different. 30 plus years of this. Of course, they're not going to change now. If it's been the same back then, it's not going to change now. What makes them think that Japan's going to bend the knee now if they've been doing the same thing for years. Am I right? They don't care. Like I said, they don't care. They really don't. But hey, they go on to make more hate at Kohei Horikoshi because, be mad at the creator, right? That's what they're doing now. They're also attacking him again. I mean, they already attacked him over the Endeavor situation. Now, I'm not sure if many of you heard about that one, but he was attacked over that, and here he is getting attacked yet again. So he's getting attacked again by people. I mean, people were telling him to go 6 feet under. It's awful things these people are doing just because they're upset about a female character's design. That's how far these people are going. To say, hey, we want you 6 feet under because of the design of this female character. I mean, this is insane. And this shows you that the outrage, for one, there's no reason for it. It's absolutely absurd. Secondly, Japan doesn't care. They don't care about this issue, and they're not going to change anything. And there's nothing to change. There's no issue here. It's just a fabricated issue that these people have. It's really stupid. And then, of course, to also go around to attack the studio, that's just dumb. And then, of course, to also tell the creator to go 6 feet under. That is terrible, and they should feel ashamed of themselves for saying something like that. I mean, it just shows you how crazy these people actually are, because they're nutcases. They're insane. And, it's a stupid reason to be upset over a show. It's really dumb. It's just stupid. Let me know what you think about this entire situation down below, and share the video. Let's try to spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, hit the video with a like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and follow me on Discord. The link is in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today, and remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.